People are like, how the hell are you planning a wedding right now in the middle of a pandemic? How are you going to plan a trip anywhere? Blah, blah, blah. Trust me, I know. It's been my nightmare. Honestly, it's just like the smell of coffee. You can't beat it. What's up, guys? So I felt like we needed a little bit of an update with, like, apart from health and fitness, just what the hell is going on with Justin and I's wedding and engagement, and most importantly, the honeymoon. So when Justin and I got engaged, we got engaged in September of 2019. In 2019, the world was at what we didn't consider then, but what is now considered normal, and then COVID happened. So obviously when we were planning, we weren't planning for a pandemic, and since we planned our wedding already for 2021, even when the pandemic hit, who would have thought that it would still be affecting us? So with that, our plans initially for our honeymoon were to start in Switzerland and make our way down all the way to the southern tip of Italy, and it's going to be nice and gorgeous. We were going to go hiking in the Alps and go through the little villages, and just, obviously it doesn't matter, because then what happened? COVID. So nobody really gives a shit about what our plans were, right? Right. So in the meantime, we obviously needed to figure out a new plan, because, it's almost February and we're getting married in April of this year. So we need to figure it out. So a little update on that, because I feel like a lot of people are like, how the hell are you planning a wedding right now in the middle of a pandemic? How are you going to plan a trip anywhere? Blah, blah, blah. Trust me, I know. It's been my nightmare. 100%. So, to give you guys an idea, we started brainstorming on what we were going to do, obviously, because it became really obvious that we weren't going to be able to go to Europe, but in reality, we weren't going to go anywhere outside of the country. And with that, and to each his own how you feel about it, but we're a little bit wary about travel. I certainly don't want to be stuck on a plane with a bunch of people breathing the same air forever, and that's just me. And in reality, I enjoy being out in nature. Obviously, I'm very active, and Justin has no choice but to be active, and it's just easier to find something that we can make work here in the States. So with that, we have been brainstorming and going back and forth, and we settled on some things, and the nitty-gritty details are finally coming into focus. So, are you ready for it? Hang on. Let me give you your hint. I don't even know if you can see it or if it's focused, but we decided on Yellowstone National Park, because obviously tons of great hiking, beautiful sights. There's so much to do here in the States that we honestly will take for granted, and that park is huge and it's monumental, and I'm very excited. But we all know that I start with a plan, and then I just keep building on that plan, because my brain is always going, and to me it's go big or go home, always, right? So I started like really thinking about it because I didn't want to fly anyways. And we're in Florida. So for those of you who aren't aware, Yellowstone is like Montana. So Florida's here and Montana's like here. Okay. So I don't want to fly, and he doesn't really want to fly either. So we decided, like, let's drive. Well, then I'm like, light bulb, let's get an RV, because I'm thinking, why should we like have this set schedule, right? I mean, this is COVID era. What's even a schedule anymore? Forget the schedule. So rent the RV, leave from Florida, take the route, but there's got to be tons of things to see and do along the way. I mean, we're driving through the entire country now. And that's when we realized that since we're driving basically a little teensy home on wheels, there's no reason not to bring Coco with us, right? Because Coco's in our wedding. Coco is our baby. She's our life. We might as well bring her with us. Yellowstone is pet friendly, for those of you who want to know. You can bring your dog to Yellowstone. Your dog's not allowed on the trails, but they are allowed at like the campsites, on the road, like etc. So do a little bit more research. Don't hold me to it, but you can bring your dog. So then I was like, well, what else is along the way that would be really cool? And I thought of Mount Rushmore, which, if you don't know what Mount Rushmore is, please pause this video and Google it, because you're breaking my heart. And guess what? Mount Rushmore is also pet friendly. You can bring your dog. You guys, come on. How is this not the perfect trip for us? Like, let's go. So I got this book, and it is like a road trip for Yellowstone, but it also is a road trip through Glacier Park. So now we've added Glacier National Park to it. Apparently it's a whole loop, and basically we just keep adding things. So what I'm thinking for you all is I might, and I know I haven't done it in a while, you can let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. I might do a vlog. It'll probably be a part series because we're gonna go for a couple of weeks, but I'm thinking I might vlog parts of our honeymoon. Not the whole thing. Duh. But I think I might vlog parts of our honeymoon because I think this might be really, really cool. We're gonna get the RV, we're gonna bring Coco with us, we're gonna have bikes so we can ride some of these trails, and we are also looking to stop at all these other states in the middle and find just different things that make these places unique. So if you have suggestions, please let me know. I'm happy to take a look at my little map and add it to my list. But that's my update for you all. Planning a honeymoon in COVID era basically sucks. There's like no other way to say it. Like, you can't travel outside of where you are, even if you yourself, because obviously Florida is like open to whatever, even if like we're able to travel there, half the places aren't welcoming us there. And I want to be respectful of everyone, and I also want to be safe, so I'm totally fine with it. But we need to have a honeymoon. And again, like, to each his own if you didn't have one, but to me it's like we go and we have this big, party. Coco's pulling toys out of her toy box, in case you heard that. I digress. So, you have a wedding and you're all excited to finally be married and to, change your last name, or, this is my husband, this is my wife, this, whatever. And then, well, you're just supposed to go back to your normal everyday. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to go off and enjoy like a little bit of the wedding bliss, and I don't really care. COVID can't rain on my parade. So that's my little tidbit on that. Despite if you're planning a wedding, or planning your honeymoon, or you're planning an engagement, don't let COVID rain on your parade. Just be safe and considerate with your plans. So just give it a lot of thought, but I don't think that you should let go of what you have your heart set on or what you've been picturing just because we're in the middle of a pandemic. Like, you got to find the silver lining. In this case, I feel like it's kind of a green and blue lining because there's going to be snow and mountains and trees. Anyways, guys, that's my update, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to the channel because it does help the channel. And please, please, please leave me your recommendations below. I would love to hear them. I would love to consider them. And then I will figure out what we're going to do with this part series if you're interested and get it going. Have a great day, guys. On a scale of 1 to 10 dog bones, how excited were you to go on this RV trip? Be honest.